Hello world, my name is Timster and welcome back to Digimon World 2. In between episodes, I didn't really do a whole lot, but I did apply some DNA ups to my current Digimon. And the amount required for them to get to the champion levels that I want is about 8, I think. So, let's see. Will it show up? Don't think so. No. Yeah, I thought it would show up the amount of numbers it would require for them to... or how many DNA points they would need for them to become the Digimon I want them to be. But it doesn't seem like it, or at least I don't see it anywhere. But yeah, for Gabumon to become Garurumon, he needs 8. For Patamon to Angemon, 8. Biomon to Bergermon, 8. Now, I did kind of make a mistake, and I'm not entirely sure if I wanted Angemon right away. Because I could have had Patamon stick to being, or Digivolving into Wizardmon, and then DNA Digivolve back, somehow, to Patamon, and then continue on with Angemon. I might still do that with a different Patamon, but I'm not entirely sure yet. But at any rate, let's check our items, because I shouldn't have any in my inventory right now. Yeah, we're all out, so... we're going to try to take on the next domain. I'm not entirely sure what to expect anymore, because the last boss fight was a little tougher than what I remember. So let's go ahead and take, like, 4 HP discs. That might have been 5. I can't count today. No, that was 4. I will take 4 of those. We'll take 2 of those, and... you know what? And then 1 toy plane, because we can only carry 1 more Digimon with us. So I think that'll work. Actually, yeah, who do I have in my Beetle right now? No one. Alright, that works. Oh, excuse me, my throat. Alright. So I think now that we're ready... there's nothing more we can do in here, is there? I don't remember. Let's come up here and check. I hope that mouse wasn't in the way. No one here. Are you trading yet? Is the Digimon Center right? Snow Agumon for ToyAgumon. Yeah, I would love to do that if I can find a ToyAgumon. He might be in Video Domain. Now, we are supposed to head back to our Tamer, the Guard Tamer base, I guess it's called, and let our leader know of the accomplishment we made by beating the this domain boss. But I'm not ready to go back yet. There's really no actual point if we haven't taken out the other domain yet. However, I do want to check out the other side, like check out where the Digibeetle stuff is. I don't remember if I showed this off yet. But if you talk to the blue-headed guy, you can get ammo. Talk to the guy in white, and you can get parts. So let's see. Wolf, lion, nope, same. That's about the same. Same. Yeah, it looks like everything's the same, nothing's changed. Depending on what part of the story you're in, the items you can get will change, so you can end up getting better stuff overall. But doesn't look like anything is really different, so let's just go ahead and take them. Yep, all set to go. Let's do this already. Sorry, I just love Digimon so much, and I'm so excited to play this game. I actually like this better than Cyber Sleuth. I know, big shocker. Why would you like this better than Cyber Sleuth? It's like the best game ever. No, not really. I mean, I do like this better. I don't like Cyber Sleuth all that much. Mostly because of the story and translation issues. I don't want to say a full playthrough on my live stream, but I did do parts of it, and yeah. Timmy, thanks for helping us. You've saved Meditation Dome. I truly thank you. This makes me rethink about you Tamers from Digital City. You're welcome here anytime, and we will do our best to help you. Yes, I would like to give you this for helping us. It's a token of our thanks. And we get 2,000 bits. In case I didn't mention it, and I probably didn't, make sure you come here, well, start it off. Make sure you go and rescue Angemon. Make sure you actually rescue him and don't run out of energy beforehand, or evacuate the dungeon beforehand. Rescue him, return properly to the city, then go to Meditation Dome, and you'll get 2,000 bits. Might not be a whole lot for some people, but it was a really nice bonus for me. And that's all there is to it. If you come to the right and left of Agumon, you'll run into other Digimon like ToyAgumon. I have to hold down my greed. I must suppress my instincts. But when I see nice dirt ground, it's so hard to keep myself from digging. I don't dig that. So, ToyAgumon was on the right, Agumon's in the middle. So the right's data, middle is vaccine, this must be virus. And it is, Ogremon. Goblinmon can actually become Ogremon. But, I must suppress this beast-like wild instinct. That is the first step towards further Digivolution. I must control myself. Okay, so that's kind of interesting. So Digivolution isn't really like a natural step in an evolutionary line. More so, it's about a state of mind, or a calm mind and self-being. And it's kind of like a new form on a spiritual level, aside from an actual evolutionary level. So that's pretty interesting. Or at least that's what I take from this. And here we are in Video Domain, and it looks like we have a Biomon, which we already have. Let's go ahead for the chest. MP Disc 1, I could use that. And battle. Alright, that takes care of that pink bird. Oh wait, that's right, I wanted the MP disc. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and discard one of my HP discs. I don't think I'll need 5. I don't know why I transferred 5. Let's go ahead and take this. It's probably because I wanted at least one more healing item, and I didn't have any more MP discs. So maybe I just wanted that to, I don't know, cover my party. There's Tapermon. I think I might just skip this whole floor and head right out to the next one, because all the Digimon here are basically the same. But yeah, the Digimon here are the same ones we've seen already, so I'm just gonna go ahead and skip to the next floor. Why not? We want to see new Digimon, not the same ones we keep running into. And the best thing is, these are all gonna be like... excuse me. I'm pretty sure these are all gonna be vaccine types, so they're gonna be vastly different than what we've seen, and there's not gonna be any virus or data, so who knows what we'll find. And there's a floor portal already. No thank you. Our main real goal is to find, I think, ToyAgumon, because, you know, we can trade him in for SnowAgumon. And the thing about trading in Digimon at the daycare is, the Digimon you get back are different in the sense that they have different abilities and different stats than normal. Like, for example, later on, we can get a Magna Angimon, which is kind of why I feel like we shouldn't have chose Patamon, but I kind of forgot about that. Anyway, you can get Magna Angimon later, and the cool thing about him is he'll have a physical attack, which normally he won't, as well as a healing spell, which is pretty nice all, like, at the same time, it's pretty nice. So, yeah, who knows what the SnowAgumon could get. I'm not exactly sure myself. And we've got a new Digimon, not Tapermon, but Tentomon. He was no doubt one of my favorites when I first played this game, and his evolutionary line is pretty awesome. I'm just not sure if I want him in my party, or if we want to keep trying for ToyAgumon. I think we're going to keep trying for Toy, because, you know, there's no telling what that SnowAgumon could have. Alright, so that was a fun little battle, and I just remembered why I don't really like Tentomon all that much. It's because his Super Shocker attacks an opponent randomly. So it's not so bad if I'm not trying to focus too much on one target. However, it can be bad if I'm trying to make sure I capture a Digimon, and he goes after the one I captured. Granted, it's nothing if you decide to damage someone that you plan on capturing, but it is bad if that somehow one shot kills him, or, you know, just targets anything else when I'm trying to focus on one Digimon at a time. So it's it's just too much of a pain to train him. Or, at least it's too much of a pain to train him right now. No ToyAgumons yet. I don't have room for anything. No! Let's try going down here and... Because the thing is, the map is not filled out until you actually fill it out yourself. So there's no telling what you'll run into or who's even here. But by the looks of things, there's only Tapermon and Tentomon, so we're gonna go ahead and jump to the next floor. I think that's a safe call. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. If this thing has 3 floors, then we should gain... Oh, it might have only 3 floors. I'd go around and get the chest, but... I didn't want to do that. Oh well. Okay, we're already at the boss floor. Great. Fantastic. Wonderful. Beautiful. Well, at least we can get this chest. Empty. Alright, of course it was. Now the thing is, I don't really want to fight the boss just yet, because if we do, then the next bit of story will begin, and that means we'll miss out on actually getting Snow Agumon, so I'm going to go ahead and autopilot. We'll have to make a second trip here, and hopefully we'll run into him sooner or later. Welcome back, Timmy! Chief, please look after... yeah, whatever. Okay. So, we'll just go back in and try it again. Your Digibill's ready. Get me in there, Carol. Shut up, Carol. Get me in there. Get me in my beetle. I want my beetle. Alright, let's try that again. Video domain, take 2. Now, it's probably going to be the same as the first time. I'm going to skip ahead till we get to the second... Never mind, we're actually... The floor portal is right next to us, so we're not even going to skip. Another good thing about even doing any of this is that my Digimon are getting experience, though not much. And it helps it'll go a long way to get in the champion levels, which we kind of sort of... I saw green! Yes, ToyAgumon! Nice! Shoot a toy plane at him. And yes, he is made of Legos. That's what makes him so awesome. And the funny thing is, I was so happy when I saw ToyAgumon the first time. Because, I forget if it's at this point or a later time. I ended up DNA Digivolving, I think it was Greymon and Airdramon, which got me Vmon. But I was sad because Agumon was my more favorite than Vmon was. And you can't get Agumon back after a DNA like that. That's the thing, when you DNA Digivolve 2 champion levels, or any 2 Digimon, they become the parents of the new one, and you cannot use the parents any longer. Like, they're just gone. They're fused into the new Digimon, basically. So that's why I don't really like doing that unless I absolutely have to, or if I have some plan to do it. Otherwise, I'd rather just stick with what I have. But I am coming up with some ideas for some of my teams, so we'll see what happens. For now, let's just take out ToyAgumon, and hopefully we can just get out of here and get Snow Agumon, see how that works. Come on, Gabumon. No! Why is he slower? Ooh, 8 damage. That's actually not bad for a rookie. Even for a level 1 rookie, I should say. And he's down. Nice. And for that, no level ups, but Gabumon is very close. And we get ToyAgumon on our party. Let it join. Since we're just going to be trading him in, we'll keep his HP, or I can't speak today. We'll keep his name the exact same as it is, because why not? With that out of the way, let's see what's in this chest first. Oh yeah, this is another weird thing. Sometimes chests will be trapped with obviously with a booby trap. But the weird thing is, it'll either say, trap can't easily be disabled, or trap can easily be disabled. And the weird thing is, it says it can't be for this one, yet 100% of the time... No, maybe that's too much of a stretch. 99% of the time, it can be opened, no problem whatsoever. However, when it says the opposite, that the trap can easily be disabled, I get blown up every time. So it's kind of weird. I think it's a translation issue, really. And we got an MB disc, which we actually kind of sort of needed. Let's go ahead and autopilot out here and trade in our Digimon. Can I trade my ToyAgumon for a SnowAgumon? Yes. Now, you don't have to trade every Digimon for a new one, but I like to because you never know what you're going to get. I mean, obviously we got a SnowAgumon. However, if we go ahead and check out his stats, he's already at level 3. His attack and defense are actually not bad. And he knows Hailstorm and Rock Fist. That means he was DNA'd from Gatsumon and who knows what else. So there's no telling what kind of moves we'll get from him. Now let's see. Considering Gabumon is 38 attack and 40 defense, I've been looking at the wrong stats. I think. No, actually I have. 38 attack. Yeah, look at that. 38 attack, 40 defense at level 3. Gabumon is the same at level 7. Patamon is better than that. Biyomon is basically the same at level 8. So SnowAgumon is already looking to be a better partner than anything we've already had. So much so, I might trade him out for Biyomon. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and actually do that. Actually, let me pause the video real quick. I'll see his evolutionary line before I decide. It looks like if we keep SnowAgumon the way he is, and have him become Frigimon at his champion stage, he'll become Monzimon at his ultimate stage, and his Mega will be Jijimon? I'm not sure if I remember what that is, which is kind of weird. But it is what it is, so yeah, he might not be a bad addition. Let's go ahead and do SnowAgumon, Patamon, and Gabumon. And that is definitely more than okay. The only thing is, it's going to be a while to train SnowAgumon. I might keep Biyomon in the roster for now, in case I need to switch out. So for now, that should be it. I don't know if we have what it takes to fight the boss, but maybe this will just be like a training one, because yeah, we need at least one champ. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and fight the boss. Why not? I just gotta make sure to save it, and I'll probably meet you guys when we get to the boss room. You've seen most of Video Domain, so there's no need to show it off again. I'll see you on the boss floor. And here we are at the boss floor. Just one more step, and we trigger the boss fight. I actually forgot who it is we're fighting, but I know it's definitely at least one champion. So this one is going to be just as hard as the last fight. And for here, I decided to go with Biyomon instead of SnowAgumon, because while SnowAgumon's stats are a little bit better, his HP and MP reserves aren't all that great, at least not compared to Biyomon's. And I got a feeling SnowAgumon might be out for the count long before he ever gets a chance to do real damage. So we're going to switch him out for Biyomon for now. And aside from that, I did have to use a few items, so we're yeah, we're kind of low on reserves. All I can do is go in, hope for the best, and see what happens, so let's go. And it's up against counterpart. I remember him. Yeah, I remember from Season 1 when they're, he was after the Digidestin when they're in the desert. I think they were on the continent of Server at the time. I could be wrong. You're after my shining treasure, aren't you? Your shining treasure? What are you talking about? I came to destroy the wild Digimon that are a menace to the citizens of the city. Sheesh, you little brat. Beat me if you can. ToyAgumon will show you my power. Great, he's gonna show us the 11 spices and herbs from KFC. Oh, and it's only one champion, so I didn't have to worry. I should have kept ToyAgumon in here. And we probably should have fought this guy first. Oh well. Let's kick his tail. Let's kick his tail feathers. I cannot speak today. I woke up right before recording, so I probably should give myself time to wake up. Okay, so far we're doing pretty good. Maybe not. I really should train my Digimon more, or get up to the champion level. The damage they're dealing is not all that great now that I think about it. Though we took on 2 champions and a rookie in the last fight, so... Oh! He can do more damage and paralyze me. I was not ready for that. Okay, well, we'll just keep up an offensive. We already took away a fourth of his HP. We'll just keep going and hope for the best. That paralysis doesn't stay for very long. There's a random chance it'll just go away, so if we get lucky, and if something up there likes us, she'll be unparalyzed and we'll just keep up the pressure. I still have 2 healing items left, so if anyone takes any real damage, we'll be fine. Ew, it looks like Digimon might need to heal. She can go one more time. If I'm lucky, he'll just target someone else, and Digimon won't even get hit. And she pulls through with the attack. Nice. That's the thing I love about paralysis in this game. It's kind of similar to Pokemon in that it might always work if you're really unlucky. Sometimes, if you're really lucky, you'll get a few attacks in without it harming you too much. Come on, die, you chicken! Oh, he's gonna stun somebody else. Nope, still Digimon. He does not like her. Well, then we're just gonna have to go ahead and heal. Because I don't know... If Digimon pulls through, this is our last round. If she doesn't, he'll have some HP left, no doubt. She's not fully recovered, but full enough. And paralysis cured. Nice! Yeah, so something up there likes us. One more hit. And... yeah, that's done. That chicken is done. And we've won with a few level ups? Yes! The cool thing is we only need 2 more levels before we can get to our champion level. It always goes 11 for champion, 21 for ultimate, 31 for mega. I don't think there's some variation to some of them sometimes, but that's usually how it goes. So yeah, 2 more levels, and I know the exact spot where we can start training. Yeah, I beat the boss Digimon! What's this? Looks like a part. I guess I'll take it with me. And we got the dynamo part. We're not sure what that is yet, but yeah, it'll make sense a little bit later. Now we just head back to Digital City, and the next part, probably in the next video, we'll go to our tamer base, let them know what's going on. And it's at this part we'll definitely have to do some training to get some champions, so we'll go ahead and do that in between videos. Say goodbye to Chief Carol. And that'll be it. So, kind of a short video, not much going on. But, yeah, at least we progressed with the story. We got a new Digimon, and our team is coming together. I don't know what our final team is going to look like. It's definitely not going to come together for quite some time. That's the unfortunate side to this, but, you know, we'll see what happens when we get to it. So thank you everybody for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, world!